I guess everybody can kind of come in this. What is the purpose of 420? Like, is it there must be more of a purpose than just, you know.
Well, the story goes that back in the 1970s, I believe, during the era where the Grateful Dead was like a really big band, there were these group of kids. Well, okay, still are, but when they were, at their height in like the San Francisco Bay Area, there were this group of kids who had heard about this mythical weed grow up that was hidden somewhere near their houses. So every day after school, at around the time of 420, they would go and they would smoke up before they went to go, find this, mythical weed stash that they had heard so much about. And so, like, as, time progressed, they continued to do that, and the guys who were involved ended up chilling with the people who were in the Grateful Dead. And so the Deadheads, brought it across the United States, and then eventually, at some point, Mark Emery popularized it in British Columbia as an event. As an event for 420, and this is where we stand now as having 420 at the Art Gallery, or somewhere in a downtown location. Everyone talks about 420. So it's become kind of this kind of cultural celebration for stoners.
I was so excited when I met Mark Emery.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's you!
I've had my photograph with him because I went to a lot of his protest events and take photos for him, and then I'd give him the CD, him and Jody, give him a CD of the events. So they're really thankful, and I said, well, can I get my picture with you? Sure.
I met, Cheech and Chong. I was down, where was I? I was downtown. I think it was by the Amsterdam Cafe or something. I don't know, but he was in this shop. It was Cheech. He was in this shop buying stuff, and he was making a film, right? And me and my friend had no idea it was him. So we, leave because it's a line or whatever, right? So we leave and we come back and we're like, who was that guy? I thought that was Cheech. That was Cheech. Like, what? Oh man, we missed it. Oh man. Okay. So go down our list of questions.
There's a whole list just for you.
Okay. Let's just go. What are the benefits of medical marijuana?
So it's kind of a controversial subject in the field right now of medicine. And I'm not a scientist by any means, so disclaimer: do not take my words as like, oh, marijuana is the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna go smoke it all now without a doctor's prescription. I'm not a doctor.
I play one on TV.
However, there's a lot of talk that marijuana actually, for people who have a lot of pain issues, marijuana is more useful than some opiates in dealing with pain because it changes the way people feel pain. So that they can, it can be more bearable, and they don't get zombified, when they have back pain. Like, they can go out and do things. They can go to work. They can still socialize. This is the reason why marijuana is being used, and it has this benefit as a plant. There's also been some research recently that is still going through its second run of testing. People just making sure that it's legitimate, with hemp oil being found to be able to cure cancer, and marijuana being able to help with curing cancer. Maybe I think I've even heard something about it dealing with HIV. So all of these kind of possibilities have kind of come out of this really cool plant that's really versatile and really useful for society, and yet we have it completely banned.
Tumors for sure.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You don't have to wean someone off of medicinal marijuana.
Yeah.
It's not as addictive as, say, problems that OxyContin bring.
Yeah. Your body's not going to collapse when you stop doing it.
Yeah, the withdrawal is just really vivid dreams. Like that. Like, does that sound like a terrible withdrawal to you?
Eat less Cheetos.
When I was talking to Justin, who you work with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was talking with him, he was mentioning that there's so many different types of marijuana out there, and they they key for certain things, right? Like there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there's I don't know as much as Justin, who unfortunately